You're on with Brennan Ward.
Hey, Brennan, this is Steve Jones from MMA Mania. How are you doing today?
What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot. I'm talking to the Irish bad boy, but I'm drinking French vanilla coffee. I hope that doesn't bother you.
What a fucking Sally you are. Pour some fucking whiskey in that fucking drink you got there.
Yeah, well, if I wasn't working, I would, but unfortunately it's a work day for me. But sounds like you're having a pretty good day. How's the training camp going?
It's going. You know how it goes. It goes.
I want to congratulate you first and foremost on that fight with Curtis Millender, because that's one of my favorite under 2-minute fights of the year. You two just had a slugfest.
Thank you, man.
How hard was that punch? Because at one point it looked like he clipped you and you might be going down, but then you came back on him. Something fierce.
Huge. No, dude, he didn't. He called. I was like mid-step. Go back on the replay. I slipped.
Fair enough. So it didn't hurt you that bad then, but at the same time, it was an impressive win because it was your welterweight debut. So obviously, you've got to be excited to be on this big all-welterweight card coming up next week.
I mean, yeah, I'm as excited as you can get, I suppose.
Well, what do you know about the warhorse Gavin Sterritt, other than he has a nickname that's not quite as good as yours?
I know he can get his fucking ass beat in 8 days.
What's your specific strategy, though, besides beating his fucking ass? What are you going to...
I have the same strategy I have for every single fight. I don't give a fuck what my opponent is. I go out there and I set the pace, I get in their face, and that's what it is, man. I don't give a shit what he does.
Are we going to get the same interview on Spike TV after the win? Are they going to have to run the censor?
I mean, that's just the truth, man. I'm not lying.
Oh, I believe it. I'm just wondering how much they're going to have to bleep out when you cut your victory promo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Spike seems like they occasionally let things slip by. It is late at night when they show the fight, so you can probably say what you want.
Yeah.
So where does the bombastic persona come from? Because it seems like you've been this way ever since I saw you back in the middleweight tournament.
Because man, I'm just like, because I'm different than everybody else, man. You know, I'm out here. I started doing this shit for fun, and it got serious real quick. And I'm fucking in like every fighter I've ever met. You know, almost every fighter I've met, they're so they're obsessed with being a fighter, and they like define themselves as like fighter. I'm a fighter. Like, nah, man, fuck you, dude. That's just what I do to make some money. Like, yo, I'm not gonna pull no punches and try to be a fucking professional here. I'm doing what I'm doing. I go out there and I beat people up and I get fucking paid. I don't give a shit about any. That's the only thing I care about. Fucking pay me and I'm out.
Hey, I understand. I respect that. But I'm just wondering, were you this brash when you were a collegiate wrestler? Were you talking that same type of stuff to your opponents even back then? Like, I'm going to beat you and then I'm out of here.
Absolutely. Yep. I gave up more misconduct points in NCAA history. We can probably try to look that up.
I will. I'll see if I can find something about that after this interview. But I think it's kind of an interesting timing, really, given that you're the Irish bad boy and we've got another Irish bad boy fighting this weekend. So what do you think about Conor McGregor?
Oh, I think he's terrific, man. I think he's awesome. He's great.
It's kind of a one-man show with him. It seems like they've built the entire card just around him.
Yeah, he's something else, that kid.
Do you feel like that's going to happen with you at some point here in Bellator, that you're going to be like the focal point of every single thing they do for a show?
Probably not. I think I already missed that boat. I think if I beat Flamenco and got the belt, I would have had that. You know what I mean? But now I just don't give a fuck. So I could have had that. If I beat Alex, yeah, that would have happened.
Well, speaking of Flamenco,
go ahead. That ship done sailed, bruh.
Yeah, I hear you, but at the same time, he's in the news lately because he got suspended for 3 years. So how do you feel about the fact that we may not see him again in Bellator?
I think it sucks because I really like it. I mean, you know, back before I had any pro fights, man, I watched him when I was going, you know, my freshman year of college when I was out in Kansas, wrestling out in Kansas, like on my dorm room floor, you know, drinking beers on Thursday nights, watching Bellator when it was on MTV too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, and he was the first fight. It was him and Patricky Pitbull were on the same card, I'm pretty sure. And that was the first Bellator fight I ever saw. And so it sucks that we're not going to see him around anymore.
Was it even back then that you knew you were going to sign with Bellator when you were watching those guys fight?
No, I never even had a fight, you know what I'm saying?
Well, other than the ones that you got misconduct for in wrestling.
Oh, yeah, that's all. Yeah, but I had never had a pro MMA fight. I was just a college kid, you know. I had no idea what my future had in store for me.
So then what made you switch and think, I can take this cocky persona and this excellent wrestling skill I have and take it to the next level? What made you flip the switch and go to MMA?
Because I was broke and I needed some money.
That's all there is to it. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's worked out very well for you. You've got a great record, and you're coming into this card featured as one of the 10 welterweights. What are your thoughts about that main event between Douglas Lima and Andrei Koreshkov?
True, that's gonna be a sweet one. It should be good. It should be good. I think Lima got it. I think Lima got it, and we'll see. I think Lima's gonna beat him. He's too big, dude. I think he's better on his feet, and I think he's too big. So if he ever did get in trouble, he'll just take that kid down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucking dude. That kid's not gonna be able to beat Lima. There's no way.
Talked to him a couple days ago on the phone, and he seemed pretty sure that the wrestling wasn't going to be a problem. The thing he said was that Lima packs a punch, and that's the thing he was the most concerned about. He said, even if you block it, you'll still feel it.
I mean, yeah, Lima's a beast, dude. I was telling someone the other day, like, he's the only dude in the welterweight division who I would be, like, nervous, but not nervous, but I would be like, all right, okay, this is going to be a real hard fight, you know what I mean? Like, not to say you're scared of the guy, but he is intimidating, you know what I mean?
Indeed. Well, that's actually... Go ahead.
What's that?
I was just going to say, he's like the next guy you're probably going to fight if you get a big win over Gavin.
Oh, man, he's tough. Yeah, Lima's tough, dude. I mean, I think I would dismantle Koreshkov. Actually, I know I would. I know I would fuck that kid up. But Lima, I would not fuck Lima up. It would be a hard ass fight. I know that. You know?
Well, hey, as long as we're talking about who you would and wouldn't fuck up, there's all kinds of welterweights on this card. I mean, you see other matchups on there, like Michael Page, Rudy Barris, Paul Daly, Dennis Olsen. Do you want any of those guys coming up?
Nah, obviously I called up Michael Page before. He'd be a nice guy. But I would like the winner maybe of Chris Honeycutt and the Bradley kid. So those are two wrestlers. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be two top wrestlers. You know, they have great wrestling credentials, and anybody. I don't really give a fuck who I fight next, dude. Just keep them coming. Keep paying me.
Yeah, Bradley.
I gotta get back on the fucking roof.
Bradley could be a really interesting matchup because he frustrates a lot of people. I don't think I've ever seen anybody quite as mad as Josh Neer was after that Paul Bradley fight. He was so pissed.
Yeah, he was mad.
He wouldn't even talk to anybody afterwards. He didn't want to talk to him, the referee, the reporters, or anybody. He was just like, F you, pay me, I'm out of here. Literally.
Yep, he got him.
But it was fun to see you. Hey, this is a great card coming up at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut, so.
I don't like fighting here, man. I'm over it. I want to start traveling again. I used to love traveling when I fought, that was like one of my favorite parts about it, and now they just keep me fucking cooped up at Mohegan Sun, so it's kind of annoying.
I know, but at the same time, you got like that hometown support. I know you get a big pop every time you come out.
Yeah, if I win.
That's true.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Don't get me twisted. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just would like to get back on the road.
Project just a little bit ahead. Let's say that you are going on the road for the next few fights and that you put together a few wins. How many more before it's like either Lima or Koreshkov or whoever might be the welterweight champion? How far away is that for you?
I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, who knows?
So in other words, you'll just take it whenever Bellator gives it to you. You won't go in there and hammer them for it. Yeah,
I really don't. Yeah, it's whenever it comes, man. I'm just trying. When you start worrying about that fucking shit too much, like, I'm in this for the fun, man. Once it stops being fun, I'm out. And trust me, I'm out. Like, because the only reason I do this right now is for the money. And I can get another fucking job, trust me. You know what I mean?
Oh, I believe it.
Once it becomes not fun, dude, I'm fucking gone. And I'll leave it all behind. And I'll just go back to I'll go to the gym again. I'll do my roofing. I'll fucking hang with my boys, man. And this shit will be in the past.
All right. Well, you certainly seem like you're having a lot of fun right now, especially since you moved to welterweight.
At the moment, it's not bad at the moment.
Is there any chance you would ever go back to middleweight, or are you welterweight permanently now?
No, dude, I'd be down. If they needed me to fill in at 185, for sure. I'll fight 185. I'll fight 205 if they need me to fill in. You know what I mean?
Wow, okay.
In case my boy King Mo ever needs an opponent, dude. He knows his boy will jump up.
Well, now
he knows his boy will jump up.
Who would win that match then? Because he's quite the wrestler himself, so I have a feeling that would be a hell of a matchup.
Oh, he kicked my ass. He's huge.
He's great. He's very entertaining, and there's very few people who could say they did what he did to Czech Congo.
Oh man, dude, he's King Law. I've had the pleasure of wrestling him on the same team at the Grapple at the Garden. Man, he's just he's a wonderful guy to be around. Man, he's my favorite Bellator fighter for sure, by far.
So, what do you think are his chances in that 4-man light heavyweight tournament they're doing at Dynamite? Is he going to come out on top?
He's got it, dude. He's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. He's got this. Watch, you'll see. He's gonna win.
All right. Well, we will see. It's coming up very soon. Big card in San Jose. It's going to be a lot of fun, but this one's going to be a lot of fun too, especially with you on the card. So, hey, I want to give you this chance to plug any sponsors, thank any teammates, throw out any media links. You know, let's get more people following the Irish Bad Boy.
Yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitter, Swaggerberry Fan. Instagram, it's kind of hard to say. The letters, but yeah, I'll throw my shit out. Just have people follow me. Follow my Twitter, Swaggerberry Fan. Instagram is called BW Pugs, the 170-pound killer. So yeah, thanks for talking to you, brother.
Oh, absolutely. It's our pleasure, and we look forward to the fight on July 17th. The Warhorse Gavin Sterritt is in for a beating, and that's what the Irish Bad Boy says, so you better believe him.
You better believe it, baby.
All right. Thanks again, Brennan. I appreciate it.